Shapfele Bafetu, we're back once again to the most popping podcast. It's the Culture Decoded podcast with your boy, Brint, Brint to the Z, and to the right, in Petim BJ official. What's up? Hey, okay, boys.
I'm nine.
Yeah. So, Namta, we just want to talk about upbringing your muntu, and how important it is as they grow and progress later on. And how it really influences how they become and who they become, you know. Exactly.
In the past years.
Like the way teenagers askhuliswa ngayo, how is it different from the way kids are raised right now?
How different is it from the way abadala bethu abakhuliswa ngayo?
Yeah.
Emakhaya.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we were talking before the shoot, like for me, I'm everything I am because of my values. Like masalu, like, you know, for the most part, talk like masalu.
Masalu what driver, bafethu.
Exactly, bro.
How masalu.
Yeah, and I'm like, there is ways in which abantu, bro. The way I respect umuntu, just knowing what umuntu address wanjani, you know. It's based off the teachings that I got from Masalu. Like even uhambe cawa church, like nakhulele church, you know, those sort of things. Like I there is a certain way I carry myself. It's because of how I was brought up, you know. And there is people that I see, they're also brought up in a nice way. Then you also sometimes see the opposite, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Especially for abantu bachona we complain ngama 2K, you know. But I feel like ama 2K abakhuliswa ngendlela nesakhuliswa.
Hayi, vele bakhuliswa nje sakhuliswa.
Abakhuliswa nje sakhuliswa.
Wena bakhuliswe ngestyle sabo esifit for bona.
Exactly.
Thina mbona lathi indlela esakhuliswa ngayo ngesikhathi esakhula ngaso. That was the way.
Yeah.
Yokukhuliswa.
Exactly.
Because umhlaba wawunje ukuthi wawunjani by then. I don't know if you understand.
Exactly.
Because labadala bethu indlela abakhuliswa ngayo.
It was different.
Bakhuliswa ukuthi ba survive esikhathini sone siyathi umhlaba wonjani ngesikhathi sakhona.
Exactly.
Ama 2K khathesi.
Exactly. And
ngena ngona endlini.
And kumivara.
Na ngena ngo4.
Bra.
But that's not the point.
Exactly. Ufana lokuthi nxa ulokhuza khona ngokushilo ukuthi ubadala bakhuliswa for ngesikhathi for the times that they were living in, so they needed those tools, they needed those teachings awesikhathi sakhona. But I think there is a disconnect between Tina labadala who are raising abantwana abama 2K right now, because izinto zihamba fast and also they are exposed to a lot of information. So mntana kungazumtshela ABC, they can find out
ukwazi
exactly from amafoni, from TV, internet, especially internet,
fancy things as these days.
Exactly. Ufanele le sex talk, ukhuluma about sex. To us, sex was a taboo.
Hayi nditoka ngakhona.
Uthi uchinji channel lokanothi like ungabuya a sex scene on the
TV,
on a TV or kusophi or movie, you have to switch the channel. But now
akhona le sex nje
ukukhisana it will be so awkward.
Kuthi xa sikubamba ifoni yakho xa sike toilet ungaphiswanga.
Exactly.
Into ezinjalo.
Exactly. But now the way esesukubona like ama 2K, bro, they are too sexually active.
Yeah, when I crazy volume.
Cool. So that's why we're saying it's upbringing. As umzali, if you still wanna use that system, if a sex scene comes on, it becomes tense, it becomes too awkward. Or they can't even watch it with you, you can't even discuss it, you'll be lost. You'll be disconnected from umntwana. I remember there is some new superior one M7s in the other time. I was like, ungabona umntwana wakhe bukela ama video ka Cardi B or something and she's twerking and something. Watch it with them. Talk to them about that. Find out their interest. Why do they like that? Because abantwana about these days, we are not giving parental advice to abadala, you know. But I just feel like there is a disconnect. Tina information that you would get from umzali kudala, that's what you would run with. Umzali wakho angawuchethi lokhu kunje, that's what you run with. But now they are exposed to alternative sources, and if that information looks appealing, because when most of the times umzali yabemtshela emchingela what, but good TV, whatever they're influenced with, it looks colorful, it's branded, it's nice, they're obviously gonna go with that. Yabo?
When in the way upbringing iyahlupa.
Yeah.
Mina ngizakhulisa umntwana maybe 40%
Yeah.
of my own ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
And then 60% of how I was raised.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it depends ukuthi la ifamily yangini wakuraise njani ngini.
Exactly.
Babekuchaya.
Yeah.
Kumbe babekuthe ukuthi hamba kunoti khona. Xela le upstairs hamba upstairs.
Exactly.
Yabona? Xa hamba phandle nxa uthi yabona.
Yeah.
Enza ukutsho ukuthi like you said ukuthi babukele, I don't know about that. Ukuthi babukele la ilokhuzeni i-video ka Cardi B
or whatever. Yeah.
But into ipoint ka Prince ayicho ngizayisupporta ukuthi I think abantwana they understand more than we think they do.
Exactly.
Because khona enye into engangiyibukele athi check the first 7 years of umntwana, they are very very vital years.
Yeah.
Between umntwana lo mzali. And izinto ozitshela umntwana wakho in the first 7 years, ozibonisa umntwana wakho in the first 7 years,
yes,
ahamba through kizo for the first 7 years.
That's what makes them.
That's what makes them in life. Yabona? So wena ungathi ngomntwana angeke ngimtshela into lezi. Ngomntwana angeke ngimenze so.
Exactly.
Ngomntwana so. Yakhutha into eziningi.
Ayakhutha into eziningi.
I have a brother. Ubo papa.
Yeah.
Ubo papa ulomntwana. How old is that boy, bro? I sorry for papa. I think he's like 3, 4.
Yeah.
Che kumncane che.
Yeah.
Babe ku holiday. Umntwana went for the first time in the pool. Wacha ibhudla umntaka mama. Engathi uyayazi.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yabona? Eswima mnandi ngoba papa besithi Jake, if I go back home I'm taking this kid to a swimming school.
Yeah.
Umntwana lengayi lapha.
Ule 4.
Yeah. 3, 4. Yena sehla njani? Sport ukuthi no. Umntwana nami ula.
Exactly.
Yabona? So kukhulunywa lapha uthi all right. So wena ngathi akuthanda ukuswima mana ngokuhambise ngaphi ngaphi. Asikhulumi labantu. Mina personally ngibona ngathi mina personally into le ukuthi babesichaye bengasijoti basichayelana.
It's so bad, bro.
Akukho right because
it's not good.
Yabona? Akuchazi especially ama teachers code.
Yeah.
But that's ngiyabadala
but like
upbringing.
Khona kana okutsho like one umzali, you should be so open nomntana wakho and so loving, or should I say supportive, ukuthi at 4 imembers yabondala lentwana iyathanda ukuswima, so vele sengikhe ngifaka ku swimming school, you know. And if later on boys nga decide no mdala lapha nisagcwalisa, I want to do something, it's all up to them, yabona. But I feel like especially in African families, most of us we are not, yes, we know the values we are taught sometimes, you know, but sometimes upbringing it in terms of a support structure, we really don't have a support structure
from abadala.
From abadala, we really don't have a support structure. Like it takes. I'll give you an example, bro. Like for me, in terms of as a creative, right, as an artist, bro, for me, I still find it hard to even tell. Well, it's only now that some things are starting to happen in my career whereby like I can even start to tell them, I know I'm going to studio and whatnot. It used to be so hard for me, bro. Like it would be like, why this thing, you know? Like and there's some studio sessions I had to struggle for me to wooting but like because couldn't understand why am I doing what I'm doing. But that's the way Uti Abazali they should they should create a space where umntwana can talk, yabo, ekhulume in a way they know ukuthi umzali communicate to me ngifuna ukwenza lokho umfila so So it's all about creating a space, but sometimes
thina space asisicreate
asisicreate langa bra, it's so
not ukuthi sasingekho like all but yabona i-conversation labadala it shouldn't be like baku-lecture
all the time. Exactly.
Our conversation asasila thina
exactly
kuthi ngezothobiza umuntu omdala uqhuqe jeki.
That's the thing. Awazi
ube ngathi uqa sozibuza ukuthi kanti ngonini what did I do
exactly
yabona instead mele ukuthi ungathi ubiza umuntu omdala jeki uhambe
free ukholisa la
yabona akho ngokuthi usubiza umuntu omdala sulisethuka jeki
nah
I see because all the time makhuma lo muntu omdala one is because uwonile, two wafuna ukuchaya, three wafuna ukuthuma.
Yeah. Akula sikhathi umzali wakho ake
kubiza ukuthi kanti how far laphana tshela ukubona udlala ibhora laphana how far ngebhora
exactly
ngizwa abantu besithi yahlabela how far imizi again we're not giving advice to the parents no sikhuluma ngento esidlulekizo ukuthi upbringing yayinjani in yabona
exactly
but now one thing that I'm grateful for is the respect that they taught us mfana
dog lakathis
mama wathi fish wherever you go just know these 3 words makhuluma lo muntu say please I'm sorry and thank you you'll never go wrong. You'll never go wrong.
Shout out to bro.
Abona Jake, if umuntu ngazanginike into encane Jake.
Exactly.
Ngiyabonga.
Yeah.
Ngazanginike in ngiyabonga. Ngaphambanisa I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Awuno chene sithi ayinginile igwala. Jake, ngiyaphuza ukuthi I'm sorry mina.
Nah, I'm sorry stops a lot of things from happening.
Blind.
Like a lot.
Blind.
Relationships get broken down because I want to say I'm sorry or I'm sorry on time. You can say sorry, but sometimes sorry can be too late. You see?
Lokho ukuthi nxahla nabantu abadala salibonani nxa ngumjida akhipha ingwane endlini.
Exactly.
Nxa ukhuluma lo muntu omdala akhipha ingwane. Yabona uyazehlisa. Into lezi awuzifunda phandle. Uzifundiswa endlini. Charity begins at home. Yikho lapho ufunda khona into lezi.
Na branga ke mbone izintwana I'm not against ama 2K but like abaningi babo that thing is not in there bro, like especially just to address umuntu just like khuluma lo muntu kuhle aje kuyiswi so even in some places whereby like I have to maybe open up an opportunity for umuntu, the way they hit me, they will text you is like they are entitled yabona. But it's not the way some of us were raised. We know ukuthi if ngisacela umuntu ngiyazehlisa. One uzehlisa vele ngikhuluma noma ngubani number one, but at the same time ukuthi at this point I'm asking for an opportunity or a conversation nomuntu, there is a way okumele ngikhulume ngayo lo muntu lo for me to get that opportunity. Manje
Jay, I'll give you an example again. Bekunile ba Jike sibhora liyadlala like big time. Namhlanje Sunday. There was I think Thursday. Asikasi lapana. Obviously khona lapana abantu badlala ibhora wathatha. Bebuya enye impintshi endala kulathi esasidlala lawo thina sisakhula like umdala. But he was a bit drunk then. Yabona? So I said majidela imfundla kudlalani? Kudlala intwana. Ese high school like 16 and below. Yabo? Intwana lezi so impintshelana singene ground sisithi efish ngena eside leli nga. Naswi wathi singabani? Wathi sizaba imduli. Imduli is just a person that you pass and then he passes you back. Abe bore like
they know
ali magwa awumagi. Yeah, you just passing the ball around. So saba ikhono kya. As intwana zesithini. Let's check isiphume jika sifuna udlala lawo.
Imagine bro.
Not to me now. To impintshilana.
Umuntu omdala.
And as impintshilana mina ngithe ngikhulumisa lezi impintshi zami 10. Awufa me brother, awufa ezikhipani me brother.
Why me brother?
Instead of ukuthi people lasithi me brother aya sicela ukudlala. Yabona kumbe challenger.
Exactly.
Yakwazi ukuthi akasoza challenge but you're just saying asicela uchallenge.
In a polite way.
In a polite way. Konkana uthini asicela uphume because vele angeke uchaya angeke udinga team phandle zawathi uzahamba
uzaba
ame brother asicela uphume siqedise igame le then ubusungena but intwana lezana nje zasenza lokhana okodlame nje ezokuthi angeke usitshele lutho phuma yabona esithi Jake intwana za these days asihloniphi bra
exactly no
uhlonipha iseko
akazuthi okunye konke kuvelanga ngikana that issue upbringing because every time that's why laphana when we were talking the other day ngisithi mina that's why I'm against ukuchaya komntwana because it teaches in you ukuthi if someone doesn't agree with you resort to violence yabona someone doesn't want to do what you do violence or abazali when wakusiba le disagreement or something they will be confrontational even umntwana umzali would confront you but they wouldn't talk to you. It's different ukukhuluma lo muntu lokwa confrontational so ipoison zana unfortunately okunye disrespect but it's just konkana ukuthi as a society somehow there is some ways we are brought up we ukuthi anytime someone confrontational like every sort of disagreement it has to be addressed in a confrontational manner but sometimes it can be addressed ngendlela conversation khona ukuthi babe ngathi put say sharp put say besicela ukuthi ke sihlale sodwa or press besicela ukuthi ukume mbijana u challenge yabona but like asifuna ukudlala lawe confrontational so
but Jake these days abadala uthola umuntu omdala afike kwethi etha mfana skiphani ugrand like afunga ukutouch isithambo mina Jake sometimes
you feel an
angikwazi ngenze njani yabona
nalama ifeel
kwenzakala njani
hayi khona kanuthi well we are not saying we're raised in a funny way people might pick with maybe we're raised perfectly well that's why we are grounded respectable young men yes
because umuntu omdala wena emntwini omdala into ekhulumayo
salibonani
hayi and then ningafika mfana mawufa boys
it's new kuyakusurprise
but umdala umuntu lwana into ngathi salibonani yena esekufake into ukuthi usungamkhulumisa njengomjida wakhe mina vele ngiyaphilela ukuthi ngenzeni nje
and yabonga sakwazi ukuthi khona kuyana ukuthi sesikhuluma nje amajida kuphelela sakhulumisana or even for the whole conversation I can talk to you like that
yabona
because abanye bayakwenza khona lokhu ukuthi ethi aphela society zakho uyakwethukela bami
phela suphambanisa but ngonginike ini ground lana ukuthi I can be umjida to you but then sesiphambili abasesikhuluma usuyi-turn around manje yahlupha into yakho nje
there is a disconnect but I just feel like is ngoba lathi we are going to be parents I'm not yet a parent
I'm not
unless if bekhona abantwana outside
mina hey
nah
angila
abakho abantwana outside but I'm just saying we are about to be parents ne that's why we need to start even talking about that's why we're even talking about these things because we need to correct whereby abazali they couldn't do well and we need to amplify sense more of lokho kuhlaba bekwenza yabona because it's a new world society is different than it was in a school it will be different for abantu abethu tina we need ama tools are different for us to we need different tools to survive namuhla in this world abantu abethu they need different tools also to survive yabo so yeah it's
khona enye into engixakayo fokampa ngazitha into le iyangixaka sibili ukuthi ethola lapha lathi siphakathi like i-generation yethu uthola nisiyacela ugwayi kumbe utshwala emuntwini omdala
akwenzi
lokhana kubizwa kuthiwa nkwini kumbe ecela ilight emuntwini omdala mdala ule light nje lokho yakudelela lokhana nje
vela akwenzi
as much as nje nxa sishaya isiphuzo nje nxa sidakwa
endaweni yakhona
masidakwa
it makes
fana la seboreni ukuthi masidakwa masiziye eboreni masidakwa eboreni masidlala akula muntu omdala
yesonke siyafana
eboreni and that's why talk ukuthi uzilathani usadlala lo muntu le 17 years yena ulabo 39 40 and obvious irrespective lana izaba khona, but when we're talking football umfana lana yakwanisa ukutshela izileta anti drop back
exactly
yabona. So lathi masidakwa labantu abadala sometimes okay example bad because bemfuna ukuthi xa udakwa labantu abadala usungaceli light
sungayicela
but again masidakwa labantu abadala kudelelisa abantu abadala ngathi
exactly
ukuvuma ukudakwa labo because asikele amanye amajita kuthiwa nxa usunatha nxa abafana abancane benatha labadala uzumfana emncane sithi phela nami idisa umama wena.
It's possible. Umuntu can say that, bro.
And
can say that.
Ayisike sekufunayo lokho yani.
Nah,
these are not the conversation between umuntu omdala le boys and
noma kuthiwa set up enjani vele it needs to be kumele every conversation kukhanya ukuthi omdala ngubani
because kudala jeki wongeke ube kwazi ukuthi baba kyanatha because akanathi phambi kwakho
babefihla abadala
khathesi bakuthuma ukwazi ukuthi le 15 years awuvunyelwe ukuthenga utshela bakuthumi uthethenga ini
those things vele it creates an environment that different for umntwana.
I think is khathi hayi vele sizathini. I think is khathi.
We have to be open. It goes back to khona kwethu kutsho ukuthi we have to be open ukuthi isikhathi esichinjini but sometimes lakho noma isikhathi esichinja there is izinto ongamelanga zibe ama lines they shouldn't be crossed, bro. There are some lines which shouldn't be crossed because ngaba crossed kuyahlupha. You won't know how to go about it because it's so hard, bro. Like, but I just hope that if you are listening, you are gonna think about this lawe, reflect on how you were raised, you know. If reflect on how you are actually raising your child, because it goes a long way into who they become. Like if you say the first 7 years are very crucial. Umntwana okhuliswe endaweni elothando yinele enhlonipho nxa abazali bebezondisene they shouting at each other
phambi kwakhe umntwana bechane phambi
komntwana umzali you know such things kulalokho kana ukutshengiselana uthando ukuthi awukazibona umdala lo masali behagana phambi kwakho just for love like eke behlala esofeni bekhoneni you know
kumbe babizana njani endlini
exactly. Now what you know that akade wena suphuza awukaphela you see those things they affect because now you start to umntwana uyakhula ezitshela ukuthi that's how I should talk to ipartner yami
even omama nxa obaba bevele emsebenzini bethi ukudla microwave silikhudumezele yini yabona and then kulezi izinto ethi anti uphuzile endlini sesidlile thina so thina masikhula esipontezi abantu ababona bafethu abantwana ababona
kakhulu
blind
kakhulu
and nxa sekhulile umntwana enkazana zathi la mama mama engapheli baba manje uphekele wena
exactly
yabona lwana sithi umfana esitaje umama moyetsha umfazi la means akuchaya ungandelele
exactly
yabona and ayisike sokufunayo we need a better tomorrow
exactly
which is raising abantwana the right way
exactly
with respect yabona but
so that's what we are saying good like as umuntu make sure that you raise umntwana wakho in kindness, in love, respect. Those are the universal values that every one of us acknowledges, that we appreciate in people, you know. So it will be best if we police umntwana wakho in those kind of values. So if you have anything to add, boy, before we wrap it up.
Ukuthi sikhulume ngakho qala doesn't mean to be right about it.
Exactly.
Could be very, very, very wrong.
Exactly.
But again, what I'm trying to say is, you can always correct us. My comments. My comments. Our YouTube, kona go Twitter, kona Instagram. Because sometimes, Tininte is come up with a topic. I think I just
exactly.
If there was a way, trust me.
We will. But we'll find it.
But the only way we can communicate with the viewers now, and my subscribers, is comment lapana, reply to my comments as amazing. So I again for
all the love.
We appreciate it.
Definitely.
Silapa exactly. Thank you so much.
So yeah, it's the Culture Decoded podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, especially comments. Hey, we like comments, like official saying, because that's how we talk to the community, to our subscribers, to everyone who watches. And if you watch to this point, thank you so much. We appreciate you for taking time and watching us talk, and also commenting. It shows that you are interested, you are showing support. We are gonna grow based off that, and we are gonna get better, you know. So siyabonga kakhulu. Press like, subscribe, click on like, press like. Language.
Yeah, language.
Yeah.
Lishe labanye abafuna la ukuyilalela.
Yeah.
Because message yethu sonke bafethu.
Exactly.
Message yethu sonke.
So it's the Culture Decoded podcast, the most popular podcast with your boy Prince, BRINT to the Z. Nkabalo Fish. So yeah, I'll see you on the next episode. Peace out. See you.